Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hi Silk, hi Dom. Yes, indeed, it is I, famed Demon Souls remake hater, Merle T. Femboy. I had a feeling that eventually my negativity surrounding streaming Demon Souls was going to catch up with me and someone was going to be like, ugh, you're being so negative. Isn't this a bit much? And, you know, they're not wrong. But, you know, I'm having fun talking about it. And people are sharing fun insights with me about the remake that I wasn't aware of. So I'm probably going to keep doing it. But tonight, let us play Bloodborne.
Oh, right.
Yay! Is the game capture is not muted? Good. Because I had muted.
I sure hope it isn't.
Can you move the chat back up here? Yep. So it's easier for me to see there on that screen. Yeah, let's hop to it. I've not had as many negative things to say about Bloodborne. It's a game that I think I dreaded replaying for a long time because my last memory of it was quite negative. I got very sort of stressed out by it. I didn't really enjoy the DLC. Maybe we'll get there again.
Yet. We're not in the DLC yet, so there's time.
Yeah, well, exactly. We're not there yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I do like the design of some of the DLC areas, although some areas of it are just like recycled from the main game, aren't they?
Yeah, the main bit of it is a sort of reskin of a Cathedral Ward.
Yeah. But where was I? What was I supposed to be doing? I need to be in... Yeah, the woods. Where?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Woods. Right. Oh, I have a lot of souls. Should I be spending those?
Maybe.
Well,
could well be.
Yeah. I wonder if 9,000 is enough to level anything up. Also, I sent the filthy man. I sent him to
Yosefka's clinic, so you can go there and collect something from Yosefka, I think.
Yeah. One of the things that I will say, I fast travel in this game works much like it does in Demon Souls, and I really like that. One of the things I will, okay, let's be positive. Be positive, Merle. Yeah, be a positive MB. One of the things I really do like about Demon Souls is I think the hub, like the Hunter's Dream, is really good.
You mean Bloodborne this time?
Yeah, but Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Sekiro,
it's all the same thing.
Elden Ring. They're all just like a melange at this point. Yeah, I really like the Hunter's Dream. I think it's a really cool hub. I like the music a lot. I like that the moon... I think the moon changes as you play through the game, right?
Yeah, it's in the full moon phase now.
Yeah. To let you know. I also like that this area out there just looks like... I don't know, these are like world trees almost.
Yeah.
They're like
Donna says, Hollow Knight, Neo, same thing. They're all the same thing.
Hollow Knight, yeah, Neo.
Yeah, it's got an Ash Lake kind of vibe.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Ash Lake. I was about to say that. You know, what's the area called in Dark Souls? It's like this. I think the house is really a really cool place to hang out in. Where's Gehrman? Is he
off in the back garden?
Oh yeah, he sometimes comes back here.
Or something.
Oh, I can buy stuff at the messenger bath. Oh,
Or maybe the front garden. He moves around.
I never really noticed him moving around that much.
Oh,
I know he goes in the back garden.
The doll is in a different position than usual as well.
Yeah, the doll is up here, right? It's quite strange. Where is he?
Go around around this bit.
You'd think he'd come to hang out down here or something, but
I forget all the bits he can be in.
maybe he's just not here.
No,
I mean, he's not a necessary NPC, right? Like,
new, but
you don't ever need him for anything, so you might just.
The only time I thought the only time that he bugs off is just before the last boss.
Well, I can't find him, so that means he doesn't exist anymore.
Welcome. What is it? Very
well.
well.
Yeah, if we wanted to. Oh no, the level up requirement is just really high. Now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just buy some quicksilver bullets with your spares.
Yeah, I could do. Can't fortify my weapon any higher.
Now. If we wanted to continue, Gavin isn't there most of the time. Huh, okay, well I don't really check because I don't really, you know, he can.
Well, that's news to me too. I always assume when he goes missing that like maybe he's not here, but maybe I'm just, you know, I am famous for just not really paying attention as I walk around.
If we wanted to really further the FromSoft time in our lives and also make a more controversial stream, you should stream Sekiro, and then not only will it cause a discourse between you and the internet, but it'll also cause a discourse between you and I.
Yeah, no, you like Sekiro.
Yeah.
There are bits of Sekiro that I like, but I just found playing the actual game really miserable.
I think if we wanted to have a pleasant stream about it, maybe I'd play it. And then
or maybe I just need to be in a better frame of mind where I wouldn't just get sort of like...
I think it's just, it's the parts of Bloodborne that you don't like that and accelerated. It's like more of that. Like there is a lot of boss fights that are like, it's like 100 guys. Well, not a lot of boss fights, but there was that one boss fight that pissed you off. That was like it's 5. There's 10 guys in the boss arena.
Yeah, the boss I got stuck at was a big fat guy who drinks like a load of sake.
The estate.
Yeah, and you run through the level and you can like stealth kill a bunch of them to make it easier, but then he just fights you with all of them there, and he's he's harassing you the whole time. And I just had to repeat that so many times that I was just like, what am I doing? I'm not enjoying this. This isn't, you know, I don't care about the story. Nothing had hooked me. I had no reason to continue playing. I was like, I don't care what happens to the main character. I hadn't met any other like NPCs that I gave a shit about, and I was just like, this is just miserable. So I'm just gonna stop playing. But, you know, I do want to give it another try one day, because a lot of people like it.
Yeah, I think it's a cool adaptation of Journey to the West, in terms of the story.
Now this
it has elements of that, but it's not really. Yeah, I really like the gameplay of Sekiro. I think it is like, I don't think it's the best that FromSoft have ever done. I maintain that like, me, Dark Souls is the best because it was sort of keep it simple, sort of like play style.
I think for me, Demon Souls is always like the original Demon Souls is just always going to be the best because it was the first one I played as well, and it's therefore like, you know, it did a lot. I really do like Dark Souls as well. I think that for a while I was like a massive hipster, and I was like, I actually don't like Dark Souls because it's not as good as Demon Souls. But I think I've grown out of that now, where I am just like, yeah, Dark Souls does a lot of stuff differently, and like iterates on the formula in interesting ways. And then, you know, I've not really played any of the ones with a number in the title.
$1 the heads there.
Oh yeah. You know, I played Dark Souls 2, but I never finished it. Because it was one of those games where I was like, oh, I'll come back to this at some point, and then I just never did. Thank you. I'm a cat now. Oh, what was it? I was gonna say something at the yeah. Oh yeah. I want to be the positive things I like about Bloodborne. That's what I was saying at the beginning. You know, I like the hub world, and I do like that it's sort of similar to Demon Souls in that way, in that like, you know, you have this like hub that you can choose which level you want to go to, and it also has the element of Dark Souls, which is that a lot of the areas are connected, and you can walk from some areas to others, and it's got that kind of interconnected world feel to it. Yeah, I think like the fast travel being that you have to go back via the Hunter's Dream feels a little bit out of place in a game where you can also just walk from one place to another. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a technical limitation. They didn't want you. I don't know. Maybe it couldn't load it directly. For some reason, I don't know. I'm not very confident with this level because I tend to just wander in random directions and I don't really know where I'm going.
I think that's fine. There's no. I mean, you could sort of do a hug the left wall rule to try and get through it because it is kind of like a maze.
Oh god, I hate those guys. I was about to start.
I'd use the whip against these guys to want to keep them at range.
Yeah. I was gonna try and cast a spell at him, and then I was like, no, this isn't Demon Souls. I can't do that.
He doesn't stagger so good either, so you want to, when he goes into that, like, you know, forward eating animation.
Yeah.
Like, back off for a second, and then go back in, get a couple of hits, and back off again. He's like, kind of weird for a Bloodborne enemy. Well, not that weird. I mean, in that he doesn't stagger so much, so you don't really do a kind of,
yeah.
He doesn't stagger while attacking, so you don't do much of the sort of,
It doesn't seem like he has a moment where you can shoot him to, like, parry him or anything.
I might. I mean, I'm rubbish at parrying a lot of enemies in this game, so, like, a lot of them I'm like, I know the ones that are really easy to parry, and that's when I parry, and the ones that are like, oh, it's a bit more difficult and not as obvious, and like, I didn't even know you could.
There's a giant snake around here somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, a couple.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 maybe in this level. See, there we go. So the snake guys are easy to parry in my experience. Me, never even tried it.
Well,
because to me, I'm always just like,
I see another one of them.
I'm too orthodox brained about it, where I'm like, pop them after they raise the axe. They always attack them with their head and shit. Yeah. Anyway, I think Sekiro is pretty good. It's not the highest highs of Souls, but it's like if you're going to pursue this sort of like Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring way of doing things.
Yeah.
Then Sekiro is kind of like, to me, like the best I can hope out of a new game, which is like it's competent, it's good. I think the setting is really neat.
He's not raising his axe. He's just attacking me with his heads.
It has a couple of, it has of course a case of the lost arts of Demon Souls in that it has dropped a lot of cool things from Bloodborne, which is sort of its contemporary, but picked up a lot of new things that will never be picked up again. Well, the main really cool thing that I like about Sekiro is that is the idea of having a level that you come back to and develops over the course of the game.
Yeah, I mean there's echoes of that. You know, that is true in Demon Souls to some extent. Like the Nexus changes once you've progressed past a certain point in the game.
They've always been like playing an idea of like, and in Bloodborne as well, like there's little things like you gain more insight and the moon phase.
Yeah, the world changes as you progress through the game.
Levels
also
change a little.
More insight, like you see things that you couldn't see before. One of the problems I think, there were times when I think I felt like I was going crazy because I would go to a certain place and there'd be things there that weren't there before, or I would doubt what I'd seen, which oh god, there he is. And I think that's one of the fun things about Demon Souls as well. The crystal lizards, for a long time I didn't know what the hell was going on with them. I would sometimes see them, then not, and then I would be confused about why they weren't appearing anymore. And this game really kind of plays with it. There were times when I would see things and be like, Oh, was that always there? It can't have been. I wouldn't have missed that. And I think that's cool, but it makes you sort of doubt your own sanity a bit. It sort of very fits the theme. The only problem is that some of the things are so subtle that you might genuinely have like just missed them.
Well, also like you might miss a lot of things as well, because once you're like done with Boletaria 1-1, it's like, will the average player ever go back to Boletaria 1-1? Probably not.
No, same
like,
here. Like, you know, you don't really need to go back to Yharnam. Like places in Yharnam.
Cathedral Ward develops over the course of the game, but like once you're done with like you've done every angle of Cathedral Ward, you don't really need to go back and see the dudes that have like, oh, now they cast magic out of their lanterns, and it's like, well, cool, but like that's a little detail that
going
changes.
and seeing the amygdala on the side of the wall and stuff. That's cool, but. Yeah, will the average player like?
And it's like a sort of like, oh, you can get into the Nightmare Frontier. It's not like a secret area sort of thing, and I do think secrets are cool. But I think the way that Sekiro did it, I think it's like my favorite iteration of the idea that they've ever done. And if they ever go back to making a linear game, which would be nice.
It's sort of an open world.
Then I think they should do that again. No, they won't, because they never pick up good ideas again.
Like one of the things that's very funny is that, you know, in Dark Souls they introduced this idea of the covenants and like, you know, multiplayer factions, and that was something that they failed to really sort of like improve it. You know, they tried to iterate on it in Dark Souls 2, but it was still a bit ropey in a lot of ways. Wait, how do I... Oh!
Thanks.
I don't know why that worked. I'm glad it did. But like, yeah, in this, there are factions, but they're even crazier than in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, in that, like, you know, I have no idea how any of the factions work in this. Oh god, I
mean, I never played Bloodborne while it was popular, so I've never interacted with the multiplayer like at all, really. Obviously there's stuff with Chaos Dungeons multiplayer, there's different like Covenant likes that have invasions or stuff like that, like the League and the Maggie the Crow's shit and, you know, all that. I've never really interacted with it, 'cause number one, I played it like 4 years late, and number two, I never got PS Plus, so I never like used the online.
You actually couldn't play it online.
Yeah, I ain't paying for that. But yeah, Sekiro has what I would call like the main level of the game that you get to about like 30% through the game. And you get to the top for the first time, you're like, wow, that was a cool level. And then later on in the game, I get a good iteration of like Demon Souls, rather than feeling like you're coming to something after it's all happened. Feeling like you're in the middle of something happening, which I like when FromSoft do, because I think the sort of like ruined kingdom, ruined country.
Yeah, like Dark Souls was really interesting. This idea of like, oh, you come to you've arrived in Lordran centuries after all the main important events of the world have happened.
Yeah,
and you're sort of
and
like,
you're here just basically put a
you're here living
last nail in the coffin, and then
you're living in the former glories and trying to hope, you know, sort of like, you know, pointlessly extend the lifespan of this world that doesn't really have much else. You know, there's no great legends that are going to be told in this world.
Yeah.
Most people are either insane or dead. So it feels a bit futile anyway.
And even in Sekiro, they can't resist doing that a bit. There's
Kingdom of Swansea.
A lot of the characters are old bastards who are clearly people that did something really important some time ago, but now they're sort of like old, you know, they're crotchety old bastards, and their existence is a weight around the neck of the burgeoning new world, and you have to be there to sort of get rid of them.
Throw a rock at him.
Look at that.
DM.
Goes what you know. You still take 3 damage from a rock like anyone else. But then there's this. The story is not just about you, a chosen one, sort of there to put, push over a faltering kingdom. The kingdom is actually still as old and as full of old bastards as it is. It still seems to be fairly powerful, and therefore there's outside elements that are happening to change things, and they happen during the course of the game. You're not the only guy doing shit. And all the shit hasn't already happened. Shit happens during the game, and then you come back to one of the areas, and the shit is happening to the area, and you're like, oh fuck! And now I have to go through the area again, through the area again, from a new angle, new enemies, and a lot of the ways that were open before are now closed. And when I get to the end, there's a new boss. There's a new guy that I need to take care of, who's causing me a problem. And then later on in the game, you go through the area again, and a new bad thing is happening.
Yeah, I think Demon Souls has this thing where the game world progressively changes and evolves as you progress, but Sekiro makes it a central thing. Is oh, this isn't just a thing that sort of passively happens. You have to go back and specifically fight your way through this level, which is very different every time.
I always prefer that they put neat stuff like that in the critical path rather than make it a secret area for the real fans. It's
I guess it depends what they're going for.
I'm kind of past the being how good it feels to have discovered something secret. I mean, that's Sekiro is not lacking for that either. There are secret areas. I think I like when the game puts its best foot forward and makes the main quest the best quest, Shout out to Pillars of Eternity and Pillars of Eternity 2. A lot of people think it's fine and funny when stuff like Skyrim is, and joke about how the main quest is rubbish, and that the really fun stuff is playing the side quests, or just in Skyrim it's just plain not doing any quests, it's just kind of walking around doing your thing. It's more fun than any of the content they've actually set up to try and enjoy. And people joke about that, and but then they're still oh, but the game's great. But I think that's a huge failing. The people that make the game should know what's good about the game and maybe put it in, make sure that most players interact with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's with games like Skyrim and Oblivion as well. It feels like the main quest is like you say is some of the worst stuff the game. I mean, in Oblivion, I actually do like the main quest.
I'm just Skyrim on this one, because Oblivion I think people have a lot more fun for the main quest.
Yeah, but
Morrowind.
They almost expect you to. I mean, Oblivion and Morrowind almost expected you, I think, to make multiple characters and experience all the other different factional side quests and stuff. But the main quest in Morrowind is also quite good.
I think I've not played Morrowind. I need to at some point. Back when I first tried to play it, I was a stupid young one who had no tolerance for older games, and now I'm an enlightened patrician who is old games are the best games. Recently I played through all of Blood Omen and Legacy of Cain, great old game.
Also, I just wanted to say quickly, hi Sign of Zeta, welcome to the stream. You've seen every stream of mine this week.
Hi Ellie as well. Ellie as well.
I haven't been paying attention because I've been killing snakes.
But yeah, I should go back and play Morrowind now that I have more tolerance for old game systems. Now that I'm not a stupid young adult. You're already of your full up.
Well, you know what? I can actually solve that problem by using these blood vials.
But yeah, I'm when it comes to RPGs and stuff where there is a lot of side content like that, I'm a big fan of Josh Sawyer games, because mainly when he directs a game, he puts the interesting stuff in the main quest.
Yeah, he puts it right in your way.
Yeah.
And whilst there is I'm sort of over games where it's I'm seeing stuff that not every other, because I think most games get played to death by most players. Although that said,
I think the effect is lessened by the being in the age of information. You know, you can't like. Sometimes without even having played a game, you find out about a secret area just off someone posting about it on Blue Sky.
Yeah. Oh, holy
This is
fuck.
unfortunate. I usually approach this from a different angle. You can
Yeah, I don't really know what to do about this guy.
Take him on. There's another pig somewhere down here, so you don't want to. Yeah, he ain't so tough.
You say that.
We were about to kill him, and you took no further damage. Own.
Not pick the blood.
Use one and then pick up the rest.
Oh yeah.
Or one and for the rest.
Still got.
Somewhere around here is where like all the aliens hang out.
Yeah, I am completely lost.
Don't worry. As long as there's enemies. This is the alien bit with fireflies.
Aliens.
I don't remember what direction off this pond you go. I think that way.
Yeah, this is looking alien-esque.
Might be wrong as hell. I don't know.
Oh.
There's an item up there. Oh no, there they are. This is a part of the game that people like really love because
What the hell are those things?
yeah, they're the power versions. There's a shortcut the other way from where the fireflies are. Oh yeah, that's true. We should open that shortcut. Maybe you could die to the aliens. Do you want to go back and do the shortcut first? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely do.
Um,
I thought you were offering me an opportunity there. Like, you could die to the aliens.
yeah, you could try dying to those aliens.
You know, that's not what they're expecting you to do. So.
I think there's like a
gate.
or is it just the other lift into the shortcut bit building? Maybe go up here.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
drill instructor.
Owned.
I do like visceral attacks. I think they're really cool.
But yeah, I was gonna say the alien bit people really love because most people like by this point have just been going through the game like not done the yeah, Sulker's right about the easy parries. Yeah, this is the other lift.
Yeah, no, you helped. Well done. You helped me.
Since you're in Fine Fell, I would just go back down and then send them back up. So you don't need to go back in the cell and everything, you know.
Yeah, true. Fine Fettle. Well, yeah.
But I think a lot of people didn't do the bit with Iosefka or anything like that yet. You know, sort of behind Iosefka's workshop.
Yeah, so they won't necessarily have seen any
and they just thought
aliens.
this was like a Victorian horror game, not seen like the weird thing with the Amidala. Maybe they saw like what looks like a fucking galaxy coming through and then grabbing them and then lifting them in the air and then just dropping them. They might have been like, okay. But this is like the first idea you get that this is actually like a cosmic horror game rather than a Victorian like Jekyll and Hyde horror kind of game.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think what people like about it is that there's no fanfare. There's no like walking into Ash Lake where the Ash Lake theme plays super loud for the first time. It's just you walk around the corner in the forest and suddenly there's these guys and you're like, what the fuck? This is
Holy shit.
A completely different kind of aesthetic than I thought it was originally.
Holy fuck. They do a lot of damage.
Yeah. There's no one behind them too.
Yeah, I can't really approach because.
Go, get him. Go. The little fire is fine. It's the one he puts in the sky is more dangerous. Right, go
Still
in.
die pretty fast.
Rush him.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for him for his buddy because the ones without hairy heads seem a little bit more stupid. Come on, cast a spell.
Also, I think there was a lot of people at the time of Bloodborne as well that were like, finally a Lovecraftian game. Even back in 2015, which feels kind of late for this kind of thing, a lot of people were still very like, nose up in the air about how much they love Lovecraft.
I'm so lucky that I went through my old Lovecraft is really cool phase when I was like...
Not on the internet.
Well, yeah, when I was like 15, I think.
Niche all for H.P. Lovecraft, exactly. No one's ever heard of this.
I have a Hulu plush that I bought from like Forbidden Planet, like when I was about like 15 or something.
Yeah.
That's how cool I am. So this is just a dead end.
Yep, it's just there for the items. I think again that's what people really like about it. There's no fanfare. There's no real reason to be here. It's just here's some aliens.
Get some of those items because they were up ledges that I couldn't ascend.
I think maybe you can do a shortcut from it, but it's not important. I think the main shortcut you've done is fine. There's probably plenty more to this area that I don't have as much of an encyclopedic knowledge of the areas in this game like I do in Dark Souls 1, so
yeah,
I do just sort of go, I think it's that way.
I don't really know where to go next.
I think down there.
Huh.
I remember there's a tree you can go over to get some items, but I don't think they're super important. Like a fallen tree that like takes you back to an earlier bit. I think yeah. Go down this bit and then take a right at the end. This is the pig you killed blood vials.
Yeah, I'll take those. I was a little bit wary about water in case it's secretly like really deep and you just fall in. Super fond of this camera angle. Those sounds. Ow. Some crunchy. I've gotten so many runes from this place. I've got like 4 or something.
Yeah. So now at this point they assume that you have the rune thing. Like they're very sparing with giving you runes when they're like you can't do anything with it because you've not gone to Channel Lane yet.
Yeah.
But in this bit they're like, alright, you've probably been there now, so now we're just gonna hammer you with these. And also because there's not just the base one to give out, but also there's +1 and +2 versions.
Oh yeah.
So gotta start distributing these fast.
Look at him slowly approaching.
The other really good thing that Sekiro does, apart from the changing level thing, is that it has the Makiri counter. And no other game has the Makiri counter.
That's where you step on the lance.
Yeah,
right?
when somebody like does a thrust attack on you, you step on the thing, and then you get to do a counter.
One of the things I didn't like, I think, about Sekiro is it teaches you that red attacks cannot be parried or blocked, and then introduces, except for these attacks, which also flash red, which can be countered, which just sort of like, I don't know, it teaches you one thing, and then
down the
goes,
steps here.
Yeah, I want to go down, don't I? And then goes, actually, that's not true.
Listen, I call it cool because now you have more options.
Oh shit! There's like fucking 3 guys.
Yeah, they're not so tough.
You say that.
I forget which order is good to go for them in because they change. Like when you kill one, they change or like take their collective health down to a third. You want to do one at a time for me.
Yeah.
Because they change form when their collective health goes down by a third and then a third again. So you want to make it easy for yourself by also when you take their collective health down by a third, so you get rid of them.
Yeah.
I believe they like grow snakes and then something else. There we go.
And something else.
Small damage on one. Oh really? I thought it was a collective health thing. Maybe I'm wrong as hell. Maybe it is.
Right, so now I'm changing my strategy.
Yeah. Switch it up. Maybe it's they change form when they opponent dies, not when their collective health goes down. I might have it twisted.
Yeah.
Just for each one you kill the other's powers up. Okay.
Ow. Really don't want to be locked on to that one. Stop chasing me. Right, his health is quite low. Why?
No, they are changing forms. Still, you got me fucked up on this one.
Maybe he just wanted to see me suffer. Well, you're now just going to see me instantly die, because I can't. What the fuck? He attacked me from a different postcode. You know what?
So you better not be thinking of the Skeleton Lords from Dark Souls 2, because I know with Skeleton Lords it is each one you kill powers the others up. Actually, not powers them up, just one skeleton.
Hey.
Nice. If we want to get into...
Oh, do you see that sick parry? God gamer, God gamer.
You're very good.
Thank you. Oh, bullying him.
My controversial opinion about Bloodborne. Well, I've got a couple of opinions, but I don't really know about controversial on that. It just suck. My controversial opinion is that I think most of the bosses, like I think, very well done by the way, first trying it.
Thank you, thank you. I was waiting for it.
I think, like, if
waiting for the plaudits.
If we bring up a tier list of all the bosses in Bloodborne, there's like 4 or 5 good ones, and then the rest are fucking shite.
I like the concept of the One Reborn, but he actually isn't very fun to fight.
And you can pump up the numbers by including the DLC, I guess, because the DLC has 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses, I think, and 3 of them are good. So that's like, okay, 75% hit rate. That's not bad.
I'm going to celebrate.
Oh no, it has 5 and 3 of them are good.
Having a can of Guinness.
Woo.
Do I try and pour it and give it a good head? Or do I just drink it like an uncivilized?
It's a can with like the...
Yeah, it's got the little like the thing, the foamer.
capsule.
But then if you're transmitting it to another vessel like I am, there we go.
I think
This isn't a glass, so I can't actually see how good the head is. But I'll pretend that
we don't have pint glasses, so we only have Disney Sea metal cups for drinking.
Did somebody say something about giving good head?
Fell down, Russell. But yeah, Shadows of Yharnam is like, in my opinion, it's one of the better bosses. Most of the bosses, shite. Shadows of Yharnam is shite, but it ends up being on the better half of bosses.
I will say that I did feel a thrill while we were doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back and level up once with my souls.
But to me, it's like, this is the kind of boss I'd expect to see in fucking Dark Souls 2, but it's in Bloodborne, and people go, oh, brilliant.
Hi, Rai. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Hope there haven't been too many blood births in your absence.
In that, again, Skeleton Lords is in Dark Souls 2.
You love your Skeleton Lords.
Skeleton Lords is better than Shadows of Yharnam. It's better Shadows of Yharnam. They already did it. The so-called B team did it. Not to take away H-Bomber guy talking point here. And it's a cooler version of Shadows of Yharnam because it's spawning the skeletons. I know people don't like when regular enemies are in boss fights, but it's a cooler like interaction than Shadows of Yharnam.
Nobody, absolutely no one. Pepsi Dog, completely unprompted. Skeleton Lords is really good.
It's not really good. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
And Shadows of Yharnam is worse than that, so it's rubbish.
It's worse than that. It's worse than fine. It's rubbish.
Like Dark Souls, Skeleton Lords is like one of the worst bosses in Dark Souls 2, but Shadows of Yharnam is one of the better bosses in Bloodborne because the state of bosses in Bloodborne is either it's peak, and there's like 4 of them that are peak, and then the rest are garbage.
I thought leveling up was going to cost me 42,000 things. I don't know why I thought that though. So I could actually level up 3 times. I could start putting points into Blood Tinge so that I can...
Are you going to go with Chikage? Because it is cool.
It is really cool.
If you don't mind just using the thing about blood tinge.
I mean, here's the thing. I can at a certain point just go and like farm chalice dungeons and then put my level up to like 120 or whatever. It's not like I play online anymore.
Having like 30 skill and then having 40 blood tinge is a good level to be at for a blood tinge build, because you end up using some skill anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and get the Chikage. I'm gonna want.
This wouldn't be a bad time to take the Cainhurst summons and.
Yeah, I guess not.
And try and take on Cainhurst because you're fairly leveled now, and then you can get your Chikage if you beat Marta Ligarius.
Well, let's see.
Who, by the way, again, Marta Ligarius is rubbish, but again, he makes it into one of the better bosses. That's all they got in this one. And people will kill me for saying Marta Ligarius is rubbish.
People will kill me.
But he is.
They'll kill me. They'll pin you down. They'll break you on the wheel. I don't like Marta Ligarius, but it's because I'm really bad at the game and he filters me like extremely hard.
Silk saying Skeleton Lords are a cool idea in practice, but you end up just running around the arena in a circle. I think it would be a great boss fight with a better arena and more root trap points to keep track of. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the thing. It's like a cool idea, not developed like at all, so therefore it just ends up being kind of mid as a boss fight, and Shadows of the Arnhem is worse. Now let me tell you what the best boss fights in Bloodborne are. By the way, this is the first stream in ages where either of us have had any booze. I've had one like sip of
and we're immediately
espresso
like,
liqueur, and I'm already being like, I hate Shadows of Yarnum. The Skeleton Lords are better.
we haven't had a drink in about a month. No, actually, I guess we had some at Center Parks, but I haven't had any alcohol in a while, so yeah. I've had like 2 mouthfuls of Guinness now.
Yeah. And that's the thing, we have a week tolerance now, we're just eating 2 mouthfuls, and already I'm being like, see the bosses in Bloodborne, they're rubbish. Right, let me tell you.
You're gonna have people coming and tweeting at me like, oh, that Merle, he's so bloody negative. He fucking hates everything.
If anyone's watching this, let it be known, any opinion that I say is a Merle sponsored, has the Merle stamp of approval.
No.
Completely agrees. Is nodding the whole time, going, I sponsor this opinion, and not only do I
don't just sponsor it, I double, triple, quadruple down on it.
Yeah, I believe that, but even harder. Right, best bosses.
Yeah,
in
okay.
Bloodborne.
Where do we get the Cainhurst summons from?
Oh, you already got it. It was to the left of before you go at the back of Yosefka's clinic, the side that doesn't have Yosefka in it. It had it, and we got it.
Okay.
So now you need to go to end of Hemwick Charnel Lane.
Yeah.
The witch's abode, and then walk back to that little weird pillar. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, by the way, and then I'm gonna talk about what the best bosses are in Bloodborne.
Okay. We're gonna get the most unhinged soul opinions of all time. Maybe so, Sinazetta. I don't know whether the microphone picked any of that up, but yeah, when Pepsi Dog gets back, he's gonna tell us how either one of what people think is the worst boss is his favorite boss, or what people think is the best boss is his least favorite boss. I mean, my favorite boss. God, look at him. He's running at me. Come on. Like, how are you going to parry these guys? Ow! Well. Yeah, but I think some of my favourite bosses in all the Souls games are in Demon Souls, and they're the Archdemons. And I talked about it a little yesterday, but it's because they all do something unexpected.
Yeah, I agree. I think Demon Souls has the best bosses from some 3D games, like quite far. Like,
and like people hate Dragon God because like it's, you know, they're like, oh, it's not good, and I'm like, yeah, it's not you know, a good boss.
Stream say we were playing Demon Souls. It's, not.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah,
well, listen, read the bottom of the oval. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
You were saying Demon Souls bosses.
Oh yeah, no, like Dragon God like isn't a good boss, but it's like a really unique one, and it's a fun experience.
It's not this side.
What?
Go that way. That thing.
That thing.
Yeah. Left.
This thing.
Yeah. Go.
Oh. The guys that were there before patrolling around, they've
Gave
left.
up the ghost, yeah.
Soul of Boo. You know, Demon Souls looks a little different. Well, welcome to the stream, Soul of Boo. Yes, I forgot to change my my stream information.
This bit,
you know,
really,
I might go and do that because I think it's.
Yeah, maybe we should. This bit is really cool, by the way.
Yeah, no, I really like this old premise.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, let me in.
I forgot that. Yeah, it doesn't just immediately go to this bit with you stepping in.
Right. Let me quickly go and do a stealth.
I know I was dissing on secret areas being not all that anymore, but this is also maybe the best secret area in any FromSoft game as well, because I think I really like when they have multiple steps to getting there. Dark Souls 3 had a few spots where there's multiple things you had to do to get to a secret area. Kind of put the piss a little, and I didn't like the area at the end anyway. Whereas this is the right amount of steps. I think there's like 2 different things you need to do that are kind of obscure, and then the reward is like one of the cooler areas in the game. Again, it has nothing on Central Yharnam, but it looks very cool, and it's a snow level, so it gets a, you know, like a +10 like buff.
Yeah, no, I really like snow levels, so it's already like one of my favorites.
When you turn around,
Plug myself back in.
Turn around, the horsies are.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
And like the carriage's all frozen over and shit. So.
Yeah, that is cool. This is very like painted world. Not only because they're both snow levels, but because you know, it's you arrive here and it's not clear how you got here.
And they, you know, the door was closed and then it opens for you. It's a very like creepy effect.
Awesome. We're gonna say. Oh no, yeah. In terms of hidden levels, my first I remembered whilst you were talking about hidden areas. I think I've played this game twice. On my first playthrough, I never came to Cainhurst because I didn't know it existed, because you know, I never went back to Hemwick Charnel Lane to go and stand near that stone. And I never went to Upper Cathedral Ward either, like and fought Ebrietas.
Yeah, me neither.
So I do like that, you know, there's these areas in the game that are just, you know, you could just completely miss them, and you have to kind of go out of your way to find them. It's kind of cool, but it is a shame that like it left me feeling like the game was sort of like, I don't know, very small, and I was like, oh, okay. And it was only when the DLC came out that I replayed it, and by that time people had told me like, oh, there's like whole areas you can go to. I was like, what?
I had a policy of when I got to a part in a Souls game where I thought was the end. It's very clear in this one when you're about to do the end of the game. I then just look up.
Right, yeah, to make sure you don't miss anything.
Game, and then I saw that there was 2 areas, one called Upper Cathedral Ward and one called Forsaken Cainhurst, and I was like, I didn't even know. Yeah. So I found out about him at the end of my first playthrough when I looked up lobby areas.
Squelch. Can you parry these things?
Silk. I don't know.
Silk's the parry god. Appears not. They don't seem to stagger that well either. I don't think you parry them. Yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do to fight them then.
Sneak up and backstab both of them back. You just need to sort of like...
Well, sneaking up on them, they're running around. They're cute. They are, you know, you're not wrong. There is a kind of cuteness to them.
I think you just need to be...
I think their big fat little bellies are quite... quite sort of charming.
Fight them very carefully. You try and get behind them, but they do have an attack ready kick behind them, so you don't hang around there too long. And then you just like do a lot of dodge hit style.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah, don't get greedy and just fight them in a very conservative.
And only aggro one at a time, because you can accidentally aggro like 4 of them.
Yeah. I wonder whether it's better to try and. Yeah, I'm fucked. I shouldn't have chased after that one. Maybe I should just shoot them because that'll gain their attention.
Yeah.
I don't like that this game doesn't have an equivalent of like magic. You can't start off as like a sorcerer in this because I always like playing as like sorcerer, wizard,
there is
or
magic, but it takes Quicksilver bullets. And
it takes Quicksilver bullets, and also you can't start off with any magic. I don't think. Can you?
I don't think so. Sort of saying different past them. Honestly, maybe. I would think if you fight like through areas just by like taking on every enemy and going through them, this is maybe the hardest bit of the entire level. In that these guys are tough. Yeah, just go up there. That's the way in. There's no real good items around this courtyard bit, I think.
Let me in.
Excuse me.
Don't open the door too wide, otherwise they will follow. Oh yeah, there's ghosts here, aren't there?
Yeah. And also these like caretakers.
Do they hurt you?
Yeah, if you like, they'll chase you and try and backstab you, so you want to take them down.
Right. See you later. I remember, the ghosts when I first played this were like really creeped me out. You can't see them until you get close.
Until they get really close to you, yeah. They're not so tough, but there's fucking loads of them, so...
Yeah.
And also, there's later on in the level, there's one that can like aggro the other ghosts and make them hyper-aggressive, so... I think this is the Writer Palash thing?
Yeah, Writer Palash. That is the sword that has a gun, right?
Yeah, rapier that has a gun in it. It's pretty cool. And it is a kind of a blood tinge weapon, but it's still blood tinge because the gun does blood tinge damage. But it's not as good as in my esteem at least, it's not as good as the Chicago or others.
Yeah, the Chicago is just really cool. I mean, aside from it being like a badass katana.
And also, I think like the trickness of weapon, the trick weapons that I really like are the ones that have like conversion attacks that are really cool and actually you would use.
Yeah.
Predicane was one of them. I think there's lots of times where you'll use the whip a lot to clear out an entire crowd, and then there'll just be one guy left, and then you do the conversion attack from the whip into that one.
That stab.
Stab the last guy. It looks cool, is effective, and is efficient to stamina, so I like that one. Whereas the Writer Palash is like, well, the conversion attack is you shoot the gun, and there's not many times where you want to be like, I don't know, and then the like converted form is just like, it's a sword again, it's just slightly less range, because it can now shoot its gun.
Yeah, like, I played with, I used the Tonitrus the first time I played the game, and I thought it was a really fun weapon because it like has a cool sound effect when you like activate it, but it is just like, well, you never want it not activated.
Yeah.
So it's less that like it has a transformation and more just like it has a buff that you need to continually apply.
Yeah.
And I think I played with the axe as my starting weapon the second time.
Yeah.
And was like, I just never had it in its non-transformed form because the reach being so much longer was just so useful.
There's some trick weapons where it's like, why would you use the other form? Because you need to use your gun. Like,
yeah, I guess
to have the axe in basically trick weapons that become two-handed is like one of the main reasons why you would use the non-two-handed version. It's just so you can use your gun.
Yeah.
It's the same with one of my favorite weapons in the DLC, the Rakuyo, the Maria's swords.
Yeah.
The two-handed form is great, obviously, because you have the two swords, so you can really you know, really give out a lot of DPS. And it's like, why would you use the form where it's just one sword with another sword at the back of it, and it doesn't have a cool like twin-blade moveset really because it's only one-handed. And the main reason you would use it is number one, so you could use your gun, and number two, because it has a stamina effect. That's kind of it. If you use two-handed weapons, it's good to step into arcane so you can use spells to parry. Oh, see, there you go. Like, yeah. So that's if you use like the axe. It's like there's no real reason to use the other trick side of it because it's like, well, you'd be better off going into spells so you can parry while in the two-handed which I think is a shame because I think the trick weapon system is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but it's a shame that so few of the weapons really like necessitate you transforming that frequently. It's very much just sort of situational, which, you know, the game already has a way of switching between weapons depending on what
yeah, you can
have two equipped and you can just switch between them based on like what the situation is.
Yeah.
You know, I think the game tries to have a bit more of like a combo system than the other Souls games do. 'Cause, you know, a lot of the Souls games, your combos are R1, 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 R1,
okay,
and then sometimes R2, R2 for like a follow-up attack. This has like, you know, you've got your charged attack, and then you've got like your transform move. You know, you can do.
I think you can do an R2 off of some R1. Like if you do two R1s and an R2, I think that combos nicely on the.
Yeah, and the games have always had like, you know, dash and then attack is different than you know, a dash back. You do like a punish.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, you've got your like your dashing attacks and stuff. And so this game tries to have a bit more complexity, but still, you know, you never need to go into like a combo list and learn any combos or anything. So people love to praise the combat in these games, and it is good. It feels really, really fun, but it's never been the main draw for me. Like, I don't find it as expressive or as entertaining as something like, you know, Devil May Cry, for example, which is, you know, perhaps a bit unfair to compare games to Devil May Cry. Like, one of the games with, like, I think some of the most, like, expressive and, you know, layered combat systems.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is a common like talking point about like how fast the FromSoft games have become is that they're ultimately throwing good money after bad in that like the system and the engine and the way that the games play was made to play like Demon Souls and Dark Souls.
Yeah,
and it's increasingly becoming more and more like Devil May Cry. And it's like, if you want to do that, maybe we should start over and like, do that rather than be like, we're gonna staple Devil May Cry onto this, you know, the Dark Souls engine, or you know, whatever engine you use, Dark Souls 3's engine, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the backstab.
I think that we've talked about it a few times, but I think the biggest problem with the way that the Souls FromSoft games play when it comes to them getting really fast and combo-y like this. Nice.
I was wondering if you were gonna comment on it.
Is that the camera is terrible, like for an action game. Like, And the lock-on system is poor.
Yeah, like, you know, the input buffering that these games have always been famous for, I think was meant to punish you for panicking in previous games, and still does in this one, but it doesn't feel... It's never felt more out of place than it does in this game.
You can roll cancel out of input buffering, but it
yeah.
is like...
But like you know, this game sort of like wants you to feel like a crazed beast because it's got this rally system that rewards you for going mental and just entering into a DPS race with the enemies. These are creepy statues. So yeah, it's like it feels like the game is sort of straining against its own systems. Ow! Whoa! Okay.
But yeah, the camera is a huge one for me, especially in this one. Like the cleric beast has so many cool interactions where you can break his limbs and his head and stuff like that. And because of that, because the camera system is so bad, they've had to make multiple lock-on points onto his body. And it's like it's a patch stapled onto a system to be like, good enough. This will make it work. And it's like, yeah, kinda, but it's like when you're locked onto the head of like cleric beast, you can't see anything else. You can't see it about to hit you. Like,
yeah.
And you know,
He's
I think
fun.
ultimately nobody would like it at first. But maybe if they adopted a camera more like, you know, if they wanted to make a really like fast action game, maybe they should go for a camera more similar to like the Wonderful 101, say.
Yeah.
Nobody would like it.
Yeah,
first.
no one would like. I mean, you know, it's just become so sort of calcified and he's trapped. Look at him. What should we call him?
Crumpet.
Crumpet. Yeah, I like that. Look at little Crumpet. Look at him go.
But yeah, everyone
He's
is just like,
smiling.
you know, the camera's got to be third person. It's got to be behind the back. You've got to rotate it with the right stick. It has to have a lock on. It has to, for some reason, center the camera when you are not within range of locking onto anyone. When you press the lock on button, which is one of the most like, of all the things that could have continued through the Souls games, improvements that are good. It's one of the worst things about the games that has somehow prevailed through every single entry in the series.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like, it's so calcified in like modern game design that like, the right stick controls the camera and clicking it in will center the camera or something. I mean, in first-person games it doesn't do that, but you know, it's why I really like going back to games from older generations that don't have that logic in them. There's some really great like PS1 and PS2 like shooters and stuff that haven't quite worked out these, you know, the quote-unquote standard like control schemes, and they play like very weird and very differently, but it's kind of fun for that. And it's telling that in some like, well, it's a shame that in some remakes and some like remasters they've added like modern controls to the you know, the controller mapping, and it makes the games like trivial.
Yeah.
That was an example. It'll come back to me, or maybe it won't. I'll probably forget that we were ever talking about this. But who's this guy?
And you know, to Bloodborne's credit, from my opinion, and Sekiro as well, as bad as the system is for the kind of game it is, it's really good. Like,
yeah,
and it's like, it's a miracle that we've made it work that well for Bloodborne and Sekiro. But ultimately, it's like the game could be better if they threw out the camera system and other systems at the same time.
Yeah, like, you know, if they let go of so many of the things that they've inherited from the previous games in the series, it could you know, could have a much more distinct like identity. Is there like a shortcut I can open somewhere? Oh god, this is the way forward, isn't
like
it?
the main route. Don't remember where the first shortcut bit is. I think it might be after the first bit of that room. And gargoyle drops in when you get that item. Oh, two of them, yeah, on the back wall. That's quite good. They're like, you don't even notice them until you get right there.
Whoa!
Yeah, the shortcut is a bit further ahead in that room on the left even, apparently. Rather than the right. So I was also being like, it's on the right.
Fuck.
I mean, this is
Oh!
again it's a miracle that Bloodborne is so good when fighting multiple enemies in the Souls games. Is such a huge pain in the ass and never feels good.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it just feels like you're not really supposed to lock on a lot of the time in this game.
Like, they have to make concessions. Like in Central Yarn, it's kind of good because every single enemy like staggers crazily, like a lot when they're like pushed slightly. So you can stun lock like a group of 10 guys at a time with the axe or with the threaded cane really easily, and that makes fighting multiple guys, you know, doable.
This is the Executioner garb. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's it's what what's his face?
Solaire in this game's bit gear.
I'm naked.
But then it's like, well, we want to make the enemies harder now, and to make them harder, we want to not have them just stagger at every single R1. And now fight 2 of them. It's like, what a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, because you've got no defense really, and there's a lot of enemies that, like, you know, you can't parry. And it's like, I do like that the gun forces you to play a more dangerous game. But then on enemies that cannot be parried, it's like, right, well, I just have functionally no defense. I have to like play this game of dodging round them, which has always felt like a bit of an exploit of the AI.
Or you
really.
like yeah, on the left here, I think, is the way to the shortcut. Yeah, there, the left. Is this the cool gun? No, the cool gun.
Vile
comes
Blood
later.
Register.
Yeah, it's like the indictment list in Dark Souls 1.
Right. Chaser attire.
Or you have to you have to like leash them out one at a time. You can go back up. And like, you know, kill one on its own, then go back in and kill another on its own, and get them to the end of their like how far they'll chase you, and you know, you have to exploit the game really to make it feel fun to fight multiple, or the game has to make it excruciatingly easy by making them have no hyper armor.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Also, just to go back to a comment that Silk said, that favorite weapons were the Cargate and the Logarius wheel. I've never done a run with the Logarius wheel. I want to give it a go at some point, but I do love the Cargate.
Yeah, I think the Logarius wheel looks really cool. I think one of the things, again, that is a weakness of this game... Oh shit, yeah, there she goes.
I've only done like a strength build once, is the thing, and I went deep into using the third hammer.
What the hell is happening to me?
Oh yeah, you've got like the calamity effect on you. So I think all aggro to you. I don't know what else that does though. It might put some damage. See, this is the time when it feels good to fight multiple enemies because they all just get stun locked.
Yeah.
And they've made it slightly more interesting by having the one ghost that aggroes them all to you, and it's like, oh, there we go. It's an actual challenging way of fighting multiple enemies. It's not a pain in the ass. But they don't often do that, like fighting those two
I just like keep
gargoyles.
taking damage, and I'm not... Is someone like shooting me or something?
There's a guy with darts on
Right, that'll be...
He's a real pain if you want to run past all these people just to get to the ladder you need to climb up, and then he shoots you off the ladder. Silk also said that the Wilgit,
yeah,
but it comes too late in the game to really get any good.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is one of the weaknesses I think this game has is that a lot of the weapons are gated behind like game progress, and you never really get a chance to there are some weapons where you only can use them for like a third or a half, at best half of the game. That's true of some weapons in Dark Souls, but all of the best ones are available pretty quickly.
Yeah, they have that sort of like that, this is my sword I had from back in my scheme, and I've been slowly improving it over the course of the game.
Yeah, he's an asshole, that guy shooting me.
And there's no great culprit in this one, Ben. I think getting the Rakuyo in this game is maybe the hardest thing in the whole game, unless you cheese it. And it also ties into talking about fighting multiple enemies, because you need to kill 2 of the shark dudes in the fishing village at the same time. in a tiny little cave.
Rye suggested to me that it's possible to cheese them.
You can, yeah. There's multiple ways you can cheese them, but it does feel like an exploit.
It's a shame that you have to, or it feels like you sort of have to. I mean, Demon Souls, there's a lot of times where you can cheese out enemies, but you feel like you're being clever. You feel like you're approaching things like an adventurer or a warrior, who's wandered into the land would. I get that chest?
I think you can go up those stairs on the right, and then you can drop.
Oh, I can maybe run and jump off, right?
You can probably just walk off and get there.
Hey. Whereas, in this, I don't know, it doesn't always feel like you're being clever by exploiting enemies. It just feels like you're being a bit cheap and. I don't know.
Your body seems to have lost tracking.
Oh no.
We fixed that.
Yeah, hang on. Switch across. Go to OBS and go to
go to a hidden.
Yeah, I just don't want to expose my camera. Go to empty room, no Merle. Go.
Moment.
Double click. Cog. And then turn the camera off and on again.
Cool.
There we go, and then calibrate it.
Oh, didn't you calibrate again?
Well, it probably wouldn't. Okay.
Right.
Wonder why that happened.
Over. I think it might be the USB connection to my PC from your phone is not good, and sometimes it just crashes out. Like, it's not the software; it's my crappy USB cable. So I'm just bringing up all the things and then switching back.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Rye. I didn't see that comment because I was dealing with a room full of ghosts. I need to get a setup where I can see chat easier. My laptop that I use for work belongs to my workplace, and they've locked the energy saving settings, so I cannot have it just on and never turn the screen off, which means that after 20 minutes the screen it's also a security thing. I'm not, the computer is meant to lock after I think 20 minutes maximum of inactivity, so that people can't access the classified data.
But you get the Rakuyo so late that literally there's nothing left to do but New Game Plus, really. Yeah. And also, there's in this a lot of weapons, like with Chicago, for example, in the base game, you can get uncanny versions of in the charge dungeons before you can get. Yeah, he's the sword dude. He's pretty tough. Before you get the normal version in game, but not true for DLC weapons. And for DLC weapons, before you can get an uncanny version, you need to have gotten the original. So it really fucks you over if you want to do a run with the Wogig saw or the.
Yeah.
You basically, the only real recourse to do it early in the game is have someone co-op in and then drop it off for you. Drop off their one.
Ow.
Or just play through New Game Plus, which is fine. Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's that?
Dog,
oh, you're right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Ow! Oh, these darts are hurting me.
I hope so.
Well, the previous ones were not this bad anyway. They were just staggering me before, whereas now they're taking a big chunk.
Got to the second floor, the executive floor. This is where all the real dart throwers hang out. But anyway, yeah, Rakuyo is a weapon that I think is really, really cool, but you cannot, you get it so late that it's
yeah, there's basically none of the game left at that point to play, and also to get it, you have to have proven that you don't really need it.
You're basically
your reward for
style points rather than good as well.
Ow! Oh god!
Oh shit!
I wonder if I can parry these guys.
Pretty shoot bosses, the guy on the right. Oh, did he parry your bullet or did he just stop you? The blood tinge is now high enough as well for your gun to do multiple, like,
Yeah. What? Why?
I'm a dark guy.
No, yeah, but like, why didn't my last hit like connect with him?
He's a pokey little guy who can dodge and the other.
Get rid of that notification. Oh my god, it's terminal with these guys. Oh, also, I wanted to mention again, if you are still watching and still enjoying the stream, it would help me a lot if you refresh the page on Twitch, because I think that helps refresh my watch figures and yeah, helps pump my engagement numbers. Also, it just signals to Twitch that you're still watching. I think if you don't interact for long enough, it sort of puts you into like a, you know, you're watching, but like I think it's an anti-bot thing.
Yeah.
But it's also a very annoying measure that penalizes genuine humans for watching a stream. So that would help me a lot if you would refresh the page.
Now let's do some rage baiting to increase viewers further. So the best boss in Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, you were going to tell us what's your best and worst boss in Bloodborne.
Worst.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said your best boss in Bloodborne, and it was people were gonna rage at you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I'm not sure I'd say it's equivocally the best, because there are some really good bosses. Like if I was just to be diplomatic and be like, who's the best, like all round, I would be like, that sucks. I think that. I would say probably Father Gascoigne is like an all round good boss, and he's like the best quality in that, like. He's uniquely Bloodborne. The fight is fun and interesting, and all that. But the one that is like most good in my fucked up way, where I'm like, it's the most like Demon Souls, I would say, is Mikolash, Host of Nightmare.
Yes, exactly. Mikolash is a great boss because he does the one thing a boss isn't supposed to do, and he runs away. And he taunts you the whole time, and he's laughing like a madman. And yeah, it is like rage baiting the boss. And I love that. I think it makes him really like unique. Not necessarily fun. Oh, you can.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's a boss that isn't really fun at all. And when you actually get to the bit where you're fighting him, it's also frustrating. Not only does he run away from you the whole time.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, she does that. No, is it her? Someone like casts a magic spell that like freezes you. I forget if it's her or her scream, or if it's some other.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, it could be. It could be either her or anyone else.
Something did that to you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think that's why that chest has the gun. Like.
Well, I've already got Evelyn.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you got it.
Cheer up, love. It might never happen.
So my favourite fight is Orphan.
Orphan, of course.
Funny answer to give, Will.
Yeah, that is
your least favourite boss, at least in past experiences.
Yes, I did not enjoy Orphan, of course.
Basic answer, but the Night Set I think is really cool.
Yeah.
Basic answer, but he feels like a parody of Human Hunters, and I think that's cool. Yeah, I think that is cool as well. Is that he's like a beast, but he's like, yeah.
Oh, I don't get the cool.
No, a little like cocky little hat.
Where do I get that from?
It's later in the level, I think.
Is this better armor?
No, it's terrible armor.
Oh.
But it's cool. Actually, it's not bad compared to Gascoigne's, because
it's got similar like physical defense.
Terrible compared to the Hunter set, which is
yeah.
Well, not terrible. It just has less, and it's also like I remember I always get it and think it is the Cainhurst set and be like, oh yes, this is the like best quality armor in the game. But no, the Cainhurst set you get after the beating Marshal Gary, you can buy it, and it's the set that actually
Yeah, it's actual armor, isn't it? Oh, they're like headless.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Right, let me go.
And I think in the DLC,
Oh shit! Right, I'm gonna die.
I like Orphan, Ludwig, and Maria a lot. In that they're really fun fights and interesting fights, but they're like. The thing is that they're fights. They're just fights. They're it's like it's a challenging fight, and then you beat it. You don't really have to like do any sort of like outside the box thinking. It's simply like learn their moves and then be able to dodge them capably and counterattack them capably, like, or parry them when it comes to Maria.
Oh, also, Dom asked which boss would take the test the bait. Yeah, taste the best when cooked. I'm gonna say Ebritus, I think.
Ugh, no, I'd hate that. Ebritus is like blue.
Yeah, but like, imagine how it cooks.
Not well.
I had a feeling. What? Oh, come on.
Oh, I might put it for. Much like the gargoyles in Dark Souls, they have wings, but they can't fly, I guess.
Yeah, they can't fly when they're mid-falling.
Yeah.
Right. Where the...
Just bring down the ladder. It moves the bookcase.
Right. Oh, and that also, yeah, opens the ladder.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, oh, I do have a lot of souls. Is there another shortcut or another lamp before?
A way I know you can bring down a ladder in the main room, because I remember the dark guy really pissing me off every time I tried to redo Martyr Ligarius, because you had to run past him to get to the ladder.
Wasn't that the ladder?
No, because it's in the main. It links to. Unless that was.
This is the main room, I think.
Yeah, but like the bottom floor. Like, can you walk from the bottom of that ladder to the shortcut, like just by crossing the room?
Maybe. I didn't really check.
If it is, then yeah, you've done it. Now you just need to go on to Martyr, but you could.
Oh, there's no
lamp or anything
between me and him.
No, there's only one bonfire lamp in all of
Cainhurst.
Yeah, there's another one at the end, like after every. Well,
oh yeah, sure. After you've beaten the boss, yeah.
Oh, the crystal lizard. I'll never not call these crystal lizards. Any like thing that runs away and disappears and has upgrade items, it's a crystal lizard, even if it looks like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm wondering whether to go back and spend some souls then.
Maybe even switch out your blood gems as well.
Yeah, leveling up. Yeah. Switch out some blood gems.
And you got a few blood chunks. You can probably upgrade your Predator Cane, unless you want to hold on to your chunks for the upcoming Chicago. You think you're so shit hot, you're gonna style through Martyr Ligarius.
This is just up to Martyr Ligarius, isn't it?
Isn't there like cross over some?
Yeah. Ooh, isn't there like a shortcut or something?
No, there's just a path which is that you have to drop down after a time.
Oh yeah, and you can like fuck that up and die.
Yeah.
Right, let's grab that item and then begin. There it is, Night Twig. See you later. Right, begin the walk of shame. The Hunter's Dream.
The big trick for Marta Ligarius is to backstab him when he tries to power up for phase 2. Yeah?
You can parry him as well, right?
Yeah.
Some of his attacks.
Yeah. He's also like, arguably his depending on how you play, his phase 1 is harder than his phase 2, and that like phase 1 he just does a lot of magic shit, whereas in phase 2 he does a lot more like intricate like melee attacks, and also does the thing where he plants his sword in the ground and then backs off. And I think once you know that you can just hit the sword in the ground to get rid of it,
right,
can parry him in phase 1.
Right, this is one of the boss fights I struggled with.
Yeah, like this is maybe like
so this is second playthrough stuff for me, and yeah, it was one of the I think one of the bosses that started to tick me off. So it could be entering Salty Merle territory.
Successfully charges up, he's unparryable and hyper armored in phase 2. Well, there you go. So yeah, if you can counter him by just keep on backstabbing him when he's trying to power up.
Wonder whether it's worth me getting more health then, or more endurance, or just more damage maybe. Wonder what's gonna help me more. I feel like that is probably the best for now.
Farewell, good mate.
I've still got tons of blood vials in storage.
Can you upgrade your weapon, or you want to hold on to your chunks?
Well, I can get more chunks, can't I?
You can change out the gems in it at least.
Yeah. I have 3 bloodstone chunks.
Just 6.
I have 6, and it takes 3.
Get the first upgrade, and then yeah, you would be able to get the first upgrade of the Chicago when you get it as well. You have 3 left over, so
yeah, and that will add a fair bit of damage to it, right?
Yeah.
More chunks, please.
More chunks.
In fact, yeah, this takes you to plus 7 for education.
Yeah, plus 7.
Yeah, next. Right, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, put the Evelyn on and get it to plus 6 as well. Badass. If you have enough blood tinge by now, I don't remember what the requirement is.
Does it fire slower than... Yeah, because like I don't want to throw off my timing too much.
That experts will have to tell me, but first of all, it's cool.
Well, hang on, let's...
Rule of cool should win here, I feel.
It also does a lot less damage. Oh, I mean, it is
not upgraded.
Upgraded, yeah.
Do the firing animation.
Whoops.
A little like diagonal across the face.
Yeah. Fair enough. Like, let's try upgrading it. Although I think it will take more blood chunks from me.
No, you just don't get to plus 6, not plus 7. Like, it's not worth upgrading your pistol until you've like upgraded your. Oh, we didn't have no twins. Oh no, it's just souls where we're like. Oh wait, no, yeah, we need one more twin blood guard. That's fine.
Yeah.
Plus 5 is good.
Well, it still does less damage.
Put a blood gem in it as well. You're not giving it a chance.
Hang on, I need to take the gem out of this one, right?
Yeah, unless there's one that's better.
How do I
Blood
remove
tin
it?
scaling. The blood attack up. Right, so now that does. Like, go into it so you can see the scalings. Oh, 100 plus 45 versus. Okay, so yeah, the pistol would do more right now, but as you get more blood tinge,
it'll do, yeah, it'll
Evelyn
be
will do more.
10 more, and it is, you know, I mean, it's a tiny damage difference. But here's the other thing that I've forgotten I can do. I can put more of these on. So
yeah, for Marta Ligarius, you probably want, unless you think you're gonna, you could do the blood rapture one, which I think is my favorite.
Visceral attack. Yeah, that's really good.
If you think you're gonna hit the parries and the backstabs, that'll be good. Especially good if you take a hit but still hit the parry, because then you can still heal back to like full, like even if you don't rally.
Yeah. Higher blood vial maximum. +1 is kind of not gonna help me. Max stamina plus 10% is really good though, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then all these are just like resistance to...
Yeah, I'd go for the one with the stamina as your third.
Yeah. Then I don't have any...
Yeah, we haven't gotten the Aggie the Crow one that increases stamina recovery. That's your little hat.
Yeah, look at me.
And you give yourself a ponytail
a little
as
ponytail
well.
as well. I'm looking dapper as fuck.
I like that the wig is literally just a ponytail wig. Like, it just attaches to the back of your scalp.
It's a shame that you can't, like, change your hair to not clip. I don't know why they do this. Like, they create hairs and character models and then allow them to just, you know, clip through like that. This is a totally unforced error. It's not like, you know...
I also think that the knight's wig should change the colour of the rest of your hair to white as well. Like, it should be like you put a wig on your entire head. Like, I know, it's it's kind of funny that it is just a ponytail wig, but I think it would look cooler if it matched the rest of your hair.
Kind of big Gascoigne set, though. I just like the scarf. It's so good. Right. What do I want to do now? Cool.
Right. You go.
Right, time to die.
I mean, one of the toughest parts is getting to Martin Ligarius. The shortcut is really annoying.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, Forsaken Castle Cainhurst. Bloodborne has a very strong fashion sense, which I think it puts ahead of most of its imitators.
Yeah, I think most.
Yeah, I think the armor sets all look really cool. It's a shame that, yeah, like I say, the bits of them like clip through each other awkwardly. I think that's just unfortunate. I
think also it's kind of funny that all the like characters have giraffe neck to facilitate them wearing these really like slender outfits. Like,
yeah.
You take off all your clothes, like, oh, what's wrong with my neck?
Yeah. It's so long. I didn't need to take my pants off for that one, actually. Really, did I?
Right. What I do normally is I take out the dark guy first, and then I head to the ladder.
What, this guy?
Yeah. But yeah, but you're clear to ladder up.
I didn't even realize you can climb ladders faster like this. Yeah, that wasn't so hard.
Yeah. Sometimes you can knock that guy in a weird way that he's able to escape you, and then one of the ghosts gets you and you get in a whole heap of trouble, but... Right, and then, yeah, again, I like that this area adds to the secretness of itself, and that to get to the final boss you need to do a bunch of shit that feels like you're not meant to, so yeah, drop off this bit.
I cannot. Oh, yes,
You'll
I
be
can.
able to. Then go to that bit and drop off in the way that you go onto that strut on the right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this feels like you shouldn't be doing this.
That one. The only clue you would have is that you'd be able to see that item and be like, well, I must be able to get
surely
to
I can get there. I've got such a frog in my throat tonight.
Right, Martin Ligarius gives me big Glinner vibes, deranged man hell-bent on killing a bunch of girlies who just want to keep to themselves and hang out together and sometimes scream bloody murder at each other. I mean, listen, he came in with that objective, but eventually he was like, you know what, no, I respect my Blood Queen, I'm gonna guard the door to Gaston.
Yeah, that's true. He has kind of like, you know, he's gone, he's changed sides, hasn't he? Right. Come at me. skinny and gangly all the humans in Bloodborne are. Yeah. I do like, yeah, that they one, like, you know, have these you know, it's got this sort of like body horror aspect to it. But it is also just nice to see games with, like, you know, different body shapes on and not afraid to just be a bit weird with it. That's the shit I don't like.
That's the one that's kind of floats at you, but it doesn't track, so
you can run past it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a whip form. What am I doing? Oh shit! That did so much damage.
Yeah, they attack you a lot, but they're somewhat easy to dodge.
Ow!
That one is tough. But he does just like sort of instead. Pull that one out.
Ow. This isn't going so well so far.
Going to be soggy, and then he's like, I used to like come trying to defend my trading and just not give a fuck about it. True.
Very true. I'm glad he has no poise.
Yeah, that one is fairly parry when he just doesn't fight.
Why won't you come over here?
I don't know if you can just parry him doing his like magic.
Yeah, give it a go. Seems not.
Oh, backstab, backstab.
I'm trying.
He's transforming. Nice. Right, now let's just do this over and over.
Will he try and parry it? Try and charge
Oh no,
it
he's
again?
just going to attack you again. But next time you see him do that again, it's kind of like Artorias, I guess.
He wants to try and charge up. Oh shit.
Wait, I think he is in his second form now. I think the transformation went through him, but he didn't do the explosion. Now you need to hit the sword in the ground.
Oh, I want to go and hit the sword.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
shit.
want the swords are
I'm not
like...
gonna be able to. What the fuck?
He only goes for the transformation once. Right, so yeah, now he's transformed. So,
I had like a sword sticking out my hand.
yeah, one of the swords flying out the sword.
Oh fuck.
I don't know if he's parryable now that we cancelled him doing the thing, or if he's now like set. It doesn't matter. If you he goes to his basic moveset but isn't buffed. Oh, okay, so yeah, now you can parry him. It's just that we interrupted him. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever known that. I've kind of just taken him on.
Oh,
I
come on!
I swear I've parried that one. What do I know? Anyway.
Fuck. Come on. Right.
Thank fuck for that. I thought he was going to land on there.
Up! No! Leave me alone! I'm just a little guy.
Stop doing that as well.
Yeah.
Break one, bring down another.
Oh.
That was a good attempt though, nearly got him.
Is this the right base? Not this time.
Not based. Not this time.
Yeah, Martin Lagares has a lot of moves where he just jumps out of the camera.
Yeah, he breaks lock on, and like
And then
it
it's
feels
just
like
a mystery.
yeah,
What'll happen
you sort of
next.
need to be locked onto him because there were so many times there where like, you know, I just had no idea where he was. Oh, I can send the lift
Good
down.
evening, Woodable.
Hi there, Woodable. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. You've just missed me getting absolutely squished.
Since Merle one-tapped the Shadows of Yharnam, we decided the game's too easy for him, so we sent him to do the hardest boss in the base game.
Yeah. This is the boss, one of the bosses that I think that it got me tilted because this area. Fuck! Me through. How much damage did that do?
You were talking about how easy the shortcut was the first time through, and now that's what happened. Right, good.
Let me up. Yeah. I think the second I didn't see this area at all, or Upper Cathedral Ward, or any of the DLC. The first time I played the game, because I played it when it came out, and it was only on replaying the game when the DLC came out that I got here, and I think this is where I started to chafe with the game a little bit because I was like, oh, it's really hard, and you know, I think.
Yeah, we were talking a big game about how surprisingly you've enjoyed the game a lot more this time.
Yeah,
than
and then now
remembered.
we're getting to the parts where, although you know, I think I'm less frightened of him, which was one of the things that helped. You know, I wasn't scared to just run up and attack him. But you know, we'll see how. Like, I could be here for the next hour just running this boss over and over again, and by the end of it, I'll be like, this game sucks. I hate it. Ow. Can I rally any of that back? Fuck me.
Yeah, so the one that doesn't track is.
It can just descend straight
But
down
that's the thing.
on you.
If when he casts it, you happen to be beneath him, it's the worst possible scenario because it doesn't just immediately explode and dissipate. It just goes through you.
It
and
passes through you.
and
It just
kicks
does
you for
damage per second.
every second.
I kind of wish, yeah. Like, I know he's got no poise, but it seems like you can't really interrupt a lot of his spell casting. Maybe you can. I don't know. I wasn't quick enough getting to him. Got to be quicker past all these ghosties. Oh boy. I could do co-op against him. That might be fun. I do like the way this boss does feel like the path to him is like you're doing something you shouldn't. You're breaking the game. Well, we'll see, Rye. If I really struggle with him, then yeah, I can try and summon you. we can try and take him on together. I don't know that we can actually. You might be too high level for me. We could play Chalice Dungeons together because we did, but I don't know whether I can summon you in the main game. It does track you. Oh my If you dodge forward through that, like, wall of skulls, they aren't so bad. Oh my fucking god! That thing got me from behind. Oh, it can go through the wall, and it can hit you in a different postcode. Not really sure what to do about that attack though. Oh. I never had much luck summoning people in Bloodborne. That was 7 years ago. Well, we won't be relying on luck, because if you can set like a password and you can basically guarantee that only someone who has the same password can be summoned into your world. But I don't know if you can bypass the level requirements with that. And this is the thing with summoning in the Souls games, is you've only ever been able to summon people that are within like a certain level distance of you. But it's not, you know, everyone plays the game differently, and it's not always clear what the quote-unquote, like, you know, proper level is for any given part of the game. So, you know, sometimes you can be doing a thing like Cainhurst, like I am, at like level 50. Other times you could be doing it, you know, at level 80 or something. I think Rye's character is a much higher level than me. I think we might be outside of the... I think it's like plus or minus 20% of your level. So I'm level like 50, so it'd be like plus, you know, I'd be able to summon people between levels of 40 and 60, I think. Why can't I walk off the edge? But yeah, the trick is not to rely on luck with summoning, is to just have a friend who is playing the game, do it that way. Yeah, if you have any more tips for how to deal with, because I feel like the first phase, he has a lot of spells that can just keep you quite far at bay, and it's really difficult to close the distance on him, because whilst you're dodging through his spells, he can be channeling the next one, and they explode and they do like 90% of your health bar.
I'm of the opinion that for me personally, the first phase is harder than the second. I just try and get rushing down that bit from as soon as.
Yeah. It's just doing that over and over again.
Got him.
This is the big one. Just descend straight down on me. Again. I wish he wouldn't go and be close to the edge like that.
Yeah, pain in the ass, especially since he's gonna want to backstab him.
Yeah.
Don't want his back against the wall. I think he won't budge though, you need to just sort of like brave.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay in the corner the whole fight.
You can bait this one and just stand a little away so it'll track over your head and then run in while it's doing that. Oh, nice.
Ow! Oh my god. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. if I can...
He's too fast.
He's too wily. Ow! Ah! Ah! Making very undignified noises.
Go forward. You want to like let him go over you, in my opinion.
Go on, jump up in the air. Ow!
No. But he's not got hyper armor, so you can trust your staggering.
Yeah, I don't think I would do want to trust my staggering him. Because the other thing is, he can just dodge out of your attack strings.
Nice, go in. And you full heal. Just the
almost.
Yeah,
yeah,
from the,
more or less.
From the rune. You're going for parries. Oh, again. Full heal.
Let's fucking go.
Again. One more. Try it again. Oh, don't be greedy. No! Greed.
I thought I could kill him.
Riker coming in. It's only based when it's right within your grasp, and then he's like, "I love it."
I got greedy.
Well, no, you know you can do it.
Well, yeah, I think I agree with you. His first phase is way harder. Because he can just stay in the corner and just fire spells at you. And once again, he's not bound by the same rules. I mean, none of the bosses ever are in these games, but like, he's not bound by the same rules as you, where like, oh, he's got a limited amount of ammunition. He can just stand there and spam it at you. I've got my route for this room on lock, by the way. You got the strat down. You need to stop running away from him unless you need to heal. Well, during his first phase, I feel like you do need to run away from him sometimes, because he has that one spell where he just casts a giant like red skull at point blank, and if you get hit by that, you take a shit ton of damage. Maybe it's more possible to stun him out of his spells than I think it is. You said don't get greedy, and the first thing I did was I looked at him with hungry eyes.
It was like, but one more hit though.
Yeah, but I only need one more hit. Oh. Damn. Oh, come on. See, that attack is crazy.
The one where it puts out one and it explodes is a real bastard. You need to like just push right into him so that it doesn't hit the explosion. Yes.
Gaming.
Right, now he's in the corner, your favourite place.
Go away from the corner!
Oh, he's too... No, he doesn't come back, stab him!
Surely I can.
No,
I cannot.
Well,
Oh, damn it.
At least he put you out your mystery.
That's so annoying. Like he gravitates towards that corner. I mean, he goes to that corner because I go to the right of him. But yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation when he like he just plants his back into the wall. It's like you can't move him away from it. Oh, come on. Why did I get hit that time? Whoa! See you later. Yeah, that parry I did on him, actually I think set me up for failure because then it threw him straight towards the edge, and then I couldn't get him to get away from the corner. Kevin and Parry go large. That's a deep cut. Did that get like a theatre release? That that film? Because in my mind, it feels like it should have gone like straight to VHS. That was indeed a theatre release. Oh my god. Ah, come on! The corners of it hit me. That spell's the really like crazy one, because you can channel it so quickly.
It's his counter to basically, because he's so weak to just get in his face that he just like throws that.
Yeah. Ah!
Like the animation is such a like funny, it's a little something that like,
yeah. He's up against the wall now, and I want to like.
Right, try and hit him towards the body of the arena. Oh.
Yeah, he did it again.
Oh, there he goes. Oh no, no, no. See? Yeah.
Enjoy bleeding out, you son of a bitch.
Right, now the rest is just a cakewalk.
Well, if I can hit repeated parries like I did last time. Which I cannot.
I think he slided off the tower, so he had to like cancel that.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. You can shoot the sword after he plants it.
Oh, that's interesting knowledge. Nice. I'm so bad at it now. Where the fuck is he? Oh shit.
Nice. Oh. Nice. There we go. This is the one. Right. Don't get greedy after the next one.
I can't. No! No!
No, it's fine. Just go and heal. I'd find this. And heal again. One more parry will do it. 3 bullets left. Nice. 2 bullets left.
Oh, fuck. No!
Oh my god!
God! I'm trying! Ah!
Got 5 blood vials after this next one, so... Right. Easy parry. Oh.
Me! He's impossible to parry now! Oh.
He's so low, like 2 more hits will do him, so maybe just go for big dodge hits and then shoot. 2 blood vials left.
Oh my god!
8, all 3.
That was based. I don't know why I just could not seem to parry him after that.
He got in your mental.
Well, it just seemed like I don't know, like every time I went to parry him, he just did like different attacks that had multiple parts to it, so
Well,
I got punished for trying.
You were doing it a little early. You kept on like catching him like just before the parry window. This ain't your grandma's snake man, you know, who just when they lift her axe, like, that's you.
It feels he gets like way more aggressive as well when he's got like when he's close to death. He just like goes all out on chasing you down. He also killed me, or like did some of the final hits on me by hitting me through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't beaten Lagarius, so you can't join me. Can you only join for co-op of bosses you've already beaten?
I don't. I think you can join, but I don't know for certain. I
thought
think you can.
I thought that it was that you.
You just have to be in the same sort of level, even if you've beaten them or not beaten them. You can get summoned.
Hmm. Oh, god damn it, I hate that one. Oh, fuck off! I need them to come over here. Which is not gonna do, so. Come on, get away from the wall! bastard.
Oh, you're good, good. Just enough space.
Can't.
It's fine, you interrupted him, that's the main thing.
I want to lock onto him so bad, but the camera keeps on flipping behind me.
Nice. Yes.
Erst. Must we play this game, old man?
Nice. That's the spot. That's the window of time to parry, you know?
What?
Threshold, I mean.
Oh.
Whew. Nice.
Whoa.
Right. 2 more. I'll get greedy and go for 1 more and then a little something. Oh, you got in the way. Nice. 1 parry will do it now. And it's over.
Eat shit, you old bastard!
Oh,
Why wouldn't it let me counterattack
you
him?
didn't get close enough. Oh. Ah, I nearly fucking peed my pants at the end there. Nice job.
Was this story based? Yes.
That was based. Killing an old man.
Go pick up his funny hat and then put it on.
Thank you for the head pats. Oh! Is this his hat? Crown of Illusions. Oh yeah, you have to put the hat on, don't you?
Again, another secret at the end of the area of secrets where
Yeah,
there's a secret boss at the
I
end.
do. Yeah, I think this is very fun that you can like, you can just walk away from here. You just kill that
be
guy and then
hey,
be
I
like,
did it.
"Oh, I'm
Time to
done."
leave.
Glinner vanquished, or Gilner. Nice. Nice digs. I'm going to carry on wearing the silly hat.
Put your night clothing on. You need to.
Oh, actually,
be
yes. For
dressed right for your
milady, yeah.
I live here. I love having just like a statue room in your court, you know.
That here lieth our throne. Kneel afore us, or get thee gone.
Get thee gone. How do I kneel? Kneel afore her.
Visitor,
Milady.
moon-scented hunter.
I do love the you can go right up to the Valblood Queen and just try and talk to her, and she's like,
Cainhurst.
no,
No,
fucking go over there
that's
and
not how
kneel."
this works. Get thee to fuck.
Of the vile bloods, and sworn enemy of the church.
An enemy of the church, you say?
Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
Out. You know what?
Oh, well. An odd hunter thou art in.
Enemy to the church is a friend to me.
We've tired of these piteous
Fucking
lives.
r/atheism over here.
Share in our plight, and take oath against the church. If thou wouldst this path walk, I prithee, partake of my rotted blood.
r/atheism.
Drink deep of our blood. Feel the spreading corruption burn.
I want this to be like that that scene from that vampire anime where the guy's getting his blood sucked and he's like practically jizzing himself while it's happening.
Me too. The very last on this earth.
Corruption. The Cainhurst badge. Respect. I don't have any blood dregs, sorry.
We await thy return for the honor of Cainhurst.
Can I come and say hello to you?
Not like it.
Arrant fool.
Arrant
Vile
fool.
blood or no, forget not. We are thy queen. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Arrant.
I want to see what's behind your seat and all that.
You can get the other Cainhurst summons as well to just be like, you know what, I'm inviting Celeste over to kill you.
Oh yeah.
But she's chill with it because you can then revive her, and she's like, now they think all the Valbloods are dead. Well thought out, my
Yeah,
good Valblood.
they'll bother us no longer. I can't remember how you do that. How you bring her back to life.
You need to kill a Bretus. You take her like remaining dreglings to a Bretus's throne, and then you can revive her.
Right. Nice.
I think there's a lamp in there.
Here? Where?
On her end of the court.
You sing Evanescence to her.
On the left-hand side at the end here. There.
Oh.
Now you can buy the Chicago from the shop.
Yay!
And Cainhurst set as well.
Yay! Double yay. You don't roll any slower in the Cainhurst armor, do you?
No, there's no like equip load in this at all.
Oh. It is weird
Very
that...
expensive, the stuff, but yeah. there
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
yeah,
And so is
Chicago
the
is like
Chicago,
50
yeah.
grand. Well, I think...
To come fucker.
yeah, off to come fuck. I could do it actually just once, just to go off. Yeah, here's come fuck. Let's go and fuck our cum. The additional right, fetid offering.
Off to come fuck with you, Hunter.
Get thee to come fuck. Place name, layer 1. I don't know if you need to actually walk forward even.
I just need to load in a bit. Right. Right, easy.
You can also come here with the, if you've got the rune that gives you more blood echoes, and you get like
yeah.
120,000 rather than 80.
I mean, that'd be enough to get you some items in the Cainhurst set, I think.
Yeah, well, I can always do it off stream to get the rest of it.
You'll need to farm up your twin blood shards now, though.
Yeah, Cainhurst gauntlets are 21 grand.
Armor is like 44.
Yeah,
You'll need one
yeah,
more
helmet
cum fuck to get
27,
the whole
armor
thing.
44. Yeah, I need quite a lot to go and come fuck.
Other gear as well that we haven't gotten yet.
Doom Prospector,
Yarnum Hunter.
Yarnum, yeah.
Anyway, do you want to call it there?
Yeah, I think we'll end the stream here. I don't know that there's any like other achievable. I could go.
Do the respect bow to the doll.
Oh yeah, I do want to do that. But first, let's. We'll
be lacking twin shards.
Yeah, twin shards.
Yeah.
I don't have enough of. I don't know where to get those from.
Yeah, I don't remember which area has those. Which enemy that drops them?
Now, conviction is lame, I think. We'll replace conviction with
the really cool one that you get from Speed Rewards. I don't remember if you get it there, but you have to do it there. Is the one where you make like the clock face. And then if you hold it for like a minute and a half, you switch it over to like from like 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock or whatever.
Make contact.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, make contact. Hey.
Aww. It looks at you like you're strange. Milady. How big my hand is when I do that.
I'm a knight. I bow to all ladies.
Splendid. Right, yeah. I think I'll farm up Comfuck and some twin blood shards, and yeah, we'll use the Chicago from now on.
Go off the
Cannot hold it yet. I need
blood tinge as well.
What do I need more of?
Oh, need 10 strength. You're just not strong enough.
I'm a little weed.
dragon.
I think I can level up my strength.
Yeah.
Welcome. Very well. Let
Needs to be 10.
farewell, good. May you find.
Whoops. Do that. Let's also have a little play with the Riter Palash as well. Yeah. Much more standard, like, sword moveset.
It's funny, but yeah, it's like a curved sword / katana, but it has a stab move.
Yeah, and then you stick it in the...
Well, yeah, first of all, you can do an attack out of the sheath. So if you put it in and then do one, gah.
Oh, nice.
There's a little projectile out the front as well, and then all your attacks have just little like, blood projectiles. But it does, while you have it out, take your health down a little.
Isn't it every attack you do?
No, it's just per second.
Okay. It's not that bad though, honestly.
No.
But it is not rallyable.
No, I don't think so. But you can you basically use it sparingly to just get some big hits out if someone is like weak or whatever.
Yeah, you can do. It also drains a lot from the charged R2.
You can charge up the R2 to get a big thing,
oh yeah.
And that drains a lot while it's charging.
Can you die from doing this?
Probably.
Let's see. Yeah, you can kill yourself with it. That's fun.
But yeah, the Chicago is really cool.
I almost wish that it didn't kill you, because then it would be really cool in that, like, if you can just never get hit, then,
wow, yeah.
You always one hit away from death. Really living on the edge.
Clean the blood off, of course.
And then, yeah, Riter Palash is just...
like a rapier. Has some slashing moves for
some reason. And then, yeah. Then it just becomes a gun.
Shoots and a swinging sword.
To transform it, you have to fire it. Like, you can't...
No, it's because you were attacking, so it did
okay, it did the
transition move.
transformation. It's a cool concept.
I do like it.
but-
I like it as a secondary weapon, but I don't like it as a because it's kind of like one note.
Hmm. Cool. Now I've got my cool katana. Thank you. I'll be a cat as I say goodbye. I'll do some farming, and then I'm nearly at the end of Resident Evil 9, which is a really short game, it turns out. So I also kind of want to get back to that, finish it, and then I can drop some hot takes on the TL about that one.
I've finished Blood Omen: Legacy of Kain. Great little game.
Yeah. Now you're back on your comfort game. You've been playing
New Vegas.
replaying New Vegas
to chill out. I will get into Soul Reaver soon.
Yeah, well, you started it.
I started
didn't
it,
you?
but then I didn't continue much into it.
Yeah, you got like a new thing, like a new
Yeah, I have an Ain Thor, which is a little like DS form factor emulation.
Yeah, and
So I've been playing a lot of PS1 and PS2 games. Well, not a lot. I've been playing like 3.
I kind of really like the idea of it, just because I want. There's a bunch of like PS1 and PS2 games that I'd love to play without having to switch all the cables on my TV. So yeah, I when I saw you got it and I saw you playing with it, I was sort of like, ooh, maybe I want to get one of those things like that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you started a bunch of games. You started Resident Evil 1
original, because I've played the remake of 1, the like GameCube version. I've
Yeah.
never played the original, but I haven't gone back to it because I
Because then you started Legacy of Kain,
Yeah.
and then you started Soul Reaver, and then you dropped that to start.
haven't dropped it.
Well, yeah, okay, you've been switching
I've not been
games.
mainlining it. Yeah.
I mean, I've been sort of schizophrenic with my games as well.
I mainly just got straight into Soul Reaver because I wanted to see the scene where Kain gets jealous of
the opening cutscene, you mean,
Raziel's
which
wings.
is one of the hardest scenes
Yeah.
in
And I also
in
wanted
gaming.
to check that the evil ending of Legacy of Blood Omen is the canon one, which it is. So I was glad about that. There's some fluff good ending in Blood Omen. It's like, what the fuck, where
Yeah.
Kain sacrificed himself to save the world. Piss.
He doesn't seem like the type.
Yeah, exactly.
every time you like showed me the game and showed me like what Kain has to say
yeah.
about stuff, it's just like, this spell causes my enemies' insides to boil and fester, then explode out of their every orifice. It's quite delightful. And there was one like wasn't there like an item or a sword or something, or like a person that he was like, you know, oh, this thing like causes causes great agony before drinking the blood to power itself. It's he like mentions, he's like, oh, I like that. That's
Well, yeah, like Kain, like what I love about Blood Omen is that Kain, there's no sort of like this sort of idea of a vampire slowly losing their humanity and becoming more beast-like. Kain is immediately reborn evil. Like, there's nothing good, like, from the get-go, there's nothing good left in him. And you know so little about Kain before he became a vampire that it's like, I don't even know if Kain was a good guy before that. All I know about him is that he wanted a mug of ale as a weary traveller from distant Corhagen. And that he is of noble blood, so he can reward the tavern keeper well. And then he just goes out and dies.
Yeah.
And he's I don't know. I love it so much that from what little interaction you have there, you just go out, get immediately killed by thieves, and you're just like, well, that's just standard in games. But Kain is so fucking pissed off about that that he like comes back to life. He's so mad at those thieves that
I like what Silk just posted. I read a review once that said, being a vampire comes with an inherent angst about needing to kill other people to survive. Not for Kain, though.
Yeah.
He loves that.
Kain is just like, yeah, he is just like, I am now inherently evil, and therefore there's, what, am I gonna like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wring my hands about, oh, I had to
I
kill
wish I could
someone.
remember the dialogue line, but it was like, it was talking about something where it was like, yes, this thing causes immense pain and then feeds on the life force of its victim, and he is just like, that's extremely appealing to me.
Yeah.
I approve. Anyway, We could yap for another like 20 minutes if we don't draw a line under this, I think. So yeah, I'll go and finish Resident Evil 9. You will return to the Wasteland.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I might play Deadlock.
Oh, fair enough.
That's another one I've been on our thing. The trouble with playing a multiplayer game is that you can never all into a single player game. So you're always just like,
Not a
playing
chance.
Deadlock. Or watching a Deadlock stream. Or
Yeah, I mean, I do want to. Tomorrow I'm gonna commit myself to playing some Grand Blue. I want to get back into playing fighting games. I played Bleach for a little while, but I bounced off that again. But it does feel like I could spend the whole day just playing Grand Blue, and then, you know, that's that. the whole day just kind of whiles itself away.
anyway, yeah, that's the stream.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for swinging by. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for many japes and frolics. And I will catch you all on Monday, probably. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What?
What?
No Mug Veil?
No Mug of Ale?
Oh, sorry, the YouTube streams are still going. If anyone still on the YouTube stream, you just heard my impression of Cain.